Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify Premium.
壁も一緒なら壊せるその手を離さない孤独な夜を越えた先に光は待ってるんだ手を伸ばせばそこに君がいる共に描く果てしないストーリー苦しみも夢も証明だろう僕なら越えられるどんな闇も絆は揺るぎない絆は揺るぎない僕らの絆永遠に輝け共に笑えるその日まで走る僕らの絆永遠に輝け共に笑えるその日まで走る僕は止まらない夢があるから僕らの絆永遠に輝け輝け輝け輝け
Want to spice up your listen?
चल ठीक Welcome back, guys. The commentary will start in just 2 minutes or 1 minute after the warm-up session begins. Wait, after the warm-up session, the commentary will start. Alright guys, welcome back to another PCL quarterfinal match. It's the last quarterfinals match. Whoever wins this will play in the next semi-final. So today's ETLR versus PLNO team, and both are stacked with the best numbers they have right now. A few changes have been made, and the server which is being played is on India. So this might be a little bit different for ETLR due to the rules. Let's see if the server difference might get a disadvantage to ETLR. Alright, the T's have started. They're rotating towards tunnel. The bomber is rotating towards tunnel. Meanwhile, 2 terrorists already have reached tunnel. 3 terrorists have reached tunnel. Dragger might drop here. Dragger can take kills here. Meanwhile, Aqua is fighting in mid with the help of Dragger, Dexter, and a trade with Neon 2. Here the strange thing is Drexler didn't trade. Meanwhile, Illumi is again taking the mid fight, and Drexler just now traded Illumi, and the bomb is dropped. The bomb is dropped towards the city side, and they have advantage here. The tunnel player, Dragger, went to the stairs and he has killed S. And Raven has killed blind Drexler, the last player remaining, and he will be dead. So the strategy used by PLNO was nothing but rush tunnel. But Dragger was there, so Dragger has taken one player. Meanwhile, a fight with Illumi was taken place in the mid, and Illumi was traded by Drexler. And between that, Sissy was killed in mid. Drexler had traded Illumi. So the overall trade potential of ETLR was very good. The second round has started. The T's have changed it. Are using a different plan right now. The bomber is also rotating to tunnel, but the same setup by series. But T's have a different approach here. Two T's are going to tunnel. One T is at courtyard, one is at mid, and one is coming from outside. And Dragger has dropped. Dragger has killed there with the bomber Neon. The bomber is alive, and the bomber has killed. Meanwhile, a mid fight is going on with Aqua. Aqua has killed Flashy. So the overall trade potential again is with ETLR. Same strategy used by PLNO. The same strategy used by ETLR, and the PLNO has tried a different strategy. Two people went to the mid, and one person went to the courtyard. He tried to house, but he couldn't. All 3 players were killed from mid, and the bomber and Neon was killed in the tunnel. So let's see if the ETLR can change strategy. A good strategy. Changing is alright, but they have to use a good strategy here. Because ETLR have used the same strategy 2 rounds, but that doesn't make any difference because the match has just started and it has been only 2 rounds. Meanwhile, there are 3 rifles on the T side, 2 AKs and 1 FAL. Meanwhile, 2 SMGs on the T side. And on the CT side, the guns are not that tough. So T side can take this round. And Neon has done it. Neon has taken Dragger. In the same process, same strategy used by both the teams. Tunnel rush again. This time, PLNO prevails. And S also gets killed in the mid with an M40. That might be a huge... Meanwhile, X takes AK and kills Aqua. The 2 remaining players, XC and XCC, has been killed. The last player is at Cellar. Can Drexler do any kills? And yes, he has taken a kill. He knows the location of Neon. Knows the location of Illumi. He has taken a lot of damage. Tried to kill Illumi, but the bullets wasn't sufficient, and Flashy has killed. 2-1 for the first round victory of PLNO team. I guess the server difference might not be an issue for Ecstasy because he's from India, but other players have trouble. Around 120, 130 is the average ping of ETLR. Meanwhile, the average for PLNO team is around 80 to 90. So that might be a difference. And let's see, the bomber is going towards courtyard. Illumi is taking over the long. Bomber is with Illumi, and 2 other players are rotating towards the bomber. That will be Flash and also Neon. Meanwhile, Raven is trying to hold mid, and meanwhile, Illumi has taken over mid. The bomber is also coming towards mid, and Raven has also mid control. Mid control and long control taken over by PLNO. The tunnel control and the stairs control is taken over by ETLR. And if possible, XSC can kill the bomber and Illumi here. XSC has the info. Meanwhile, Aqua knows the location of Raven and he's down. XSC kills Raven and Aqua with a blind kill. Fenris holding the mid where the bomber is, where past Illumi is also holding. The bomber might be dead here. The bomber might be dead because ETLR is boxing them, and yes, he got boxed and he got killed at junction. The bomb is dropped. Illumi and Flashy remaining. They have two AKs. One is at long, one is at house. Flashy is holding at house and Illumi is trying to push long. But Drexer knows that a player can come from long and Drexer has killed Flashy and Dragger has Illumi. Alright, 3-1 is the score. Even though ping difference is there, I think ETLR is doing good. The T side were taking the control of courtyard, house, and long, and outside and mid. The shop, tunnel, and fork stairs were holded by ETLR. So there the advantage was being taken because A side also was taken by ETLR, and the T side were not taking B side. The T's were not taking about B. So as B side is gone for T, and T were only focusing on long A side also was with ETLR. The mid control and the junction control also was with ETLR. Now the same strategy used and Aqua has driven. The same strategy, the same result, long control, mid control, junction, outside, everything is the same strategy, and one player Neon has tried to take tunnel but the same result. Dragger, same person who was controlling tunnel from first round, Dragger, has killed all the tunnel players he has faced through except in one round, and the bomber is gonna get boxed in Flashy. I don't think he stands a chance with the hero AK. He'll be dead soon. Now or later, the Aqua with AWM, he'll get to save that, and Flashy will not be able to save his AK. If you want to see the economy of PLNO, the average currency value of PLNO is around 3,000, but the average of ETLR is around 4,000 to 5,000. Yeah, 4,000 fan. So the economy is with ETLR. The economy is not with on the PLNO side. But the guns, the already with ETLR, so not to waste any money. They can save the money for later users. But PLNO has forced by this round. If they lose this round, they have to eco the next round. Otherwise, a momentum will shift to ETLR. And Raven has stated Dragger in the same position. The long push, but this time Raven with S, but S has been killed. 2 CTs, 3 CTs, 1 XSC is holding towards stairs, and XSC gets the kill of Illumi. Illumi tried to push stairs, but as the CT's plan was same from the first round, XSC holding stairs, and yes, the same result. Dragger was going to tunnel, and Drexer was trying to support him. Aqua was holding the mid control. That's it, guys. Same strategy all over again from the C. Let's see if the plan of CTs have changed. Absolutely. Players might have changed, but plan is same. Or I might say it is not the 2v3. So not the 2-3 split we expected. This time it was at A, and before it was at B. But I guess that's a good call. Drexer gets the kill of Flashy, but mid control is taken by PLNO. Will that last for any time? Because Fenris can push towards stairs. Neon has taken a kill and S has taken a double kill. This is huge. 4v2 situation, and the only player Fenris is holding stairs can only do some damage if possible. If he doesn't get killed here, let's see. The bomber is not seeing Fenris, and Fenris has gotten a kill. 2 kills from Dagger also with an AWM. So the bomber is stopped now. He's at mid. The last player at A is Dragger, and can he take down triple dot? That's the question. Can take down triple dot, and he has not dot down. So now it's a PLNO post plan. If they do the post plans right, that's the question mark. Because Fenris has already gotten 5 kills. He'll be dead. He'll be dead right now. The crossfire is strong with people. All the smoke has happened, but smoke will not. Shouldn't be winning this round, and yes, he didn't win. Alright. CDs again with the same plan, guys. Instead of a 3-2 B split, they have taken a 2-3 BA split. The bomber is again pushing to tunnel. The same strategy, I guess. Triple dot is pushing towards tunnel. Raven gets killed. This time it was not Neon. It was Raven and triple dot. So Raven has been killed. S has traded Dragger. And the bomber knows at least one more other player should be at stairs. Because the last round, Fenris gets the kill stairs. So I'm pretty sure S should know the location of Fenris. And Aqua is holding down with an AWM at B side. Meanwhile, Rexer is trying to rotate towards junction and mid. See if any PLNO team is gonna give a kill at mid. S is gonna try to push to B, but I don't think so. He has any teammates to help. And AWM with Aqua, he couldn't kill there. Aqua couldn't kill S, and Flashy kills the kill of Drexer. Now there is no opportunity for Flashy to enter. Flashy can enter towards B side through CT spawn, but he's gone to A. The bomber is rotating to A. S has got the call. Rotating towards A side. 40 seconds left from now. Aqua should realize that players might be rotating because no player has entered B side. Fenris is also rotating. CT is no. CT is understood. And XSC gets the kill of Flashy. Now a deep trouble. 29 seconds left. The bomber is rotating from long. And the last player has been killed. Triple dot. The sole bomber. Strategy or the plan to go rotate from B to A. From B tunnel to A long. Which has covered almost 60% or 50% of the map. 50% of the perimeter, my bad. He has covered around 50% of the perimeter of the map just to die. Oh, is that sad? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's sad. And a tactical pause taken by T side. I guess they're thinking, bro, what are we doing? Why are we dying? Are the UTs wrong? Or are we blind? At least I would say the mid strategy or the B tunnel strategy. I wouldn't call it strategy because there was no crossfire, there was no flashes, no grenade thrown at tunnel from the T side most of the time. So they should try, if they're pushing towards tunnel or they're pushing towards mid, more at the junction if they're pushing mid, or they should at least flash and grenade or at least a molly towards tunnel so that they won't get defired by C. As we know, Aqua is gonna hold it B, and yes, Aqua is gonna hold it B. Fenris is gonna hold it. Aqua has rushed stairs, and he knows the bomber. He knows there are 2 players pushing towards tunnel. He must call CT backup, and they know 2 players are gonna push tunnel due to the sound. They're gonna be ready. Neon has taken the fight. He has revealed his location. Fenris has taken backup in the box. Neon is trying to fight. Meanwhile, Drexer, and he kills Illumi at the mid. He kills Flashy. Dual kill from Drexer. He knew that if they were rushing a tunnel, I'm pretty sure Kwa knew that 3 players were pushing. 2 players were pushing from tunnel and 1 was pushing from stairs, which was the bomber. So he called out. He knew the 3 players were at B side. So the mid might not be held by any T's. Therefore, Drexer pushed towards mid, clearing all angles. Then could kill Illumi in mid and also another player who was trying to go to stairs. As the call, Aqua knew there was a player at stairs. That's a good info gameplay. If that was actually if that wasn't an info gameplay, then I don't know, call it as luck. But if it was an info gameplay, if Aqua provided the info, that was peak teamwork. What happens now? He's staying still at A long. No disconnects until now. All the matches in the PCL have it clear. And Aqua gets the kill of Riven. Aqua pushed mid. S traded Aqua. Here Neon can be dead. Neon can be actually dead. 2. Neon actually can be dead. I'm pretty sure Fenris is gonna kill Neon. That's a fumble. But Dragger did Neon. Dragger has dead. He has killed Neon. 3v1 situation. There's no other chance. 7-2 is gonna be an 8-2 until triple dot gives an epic clutch here. Otherwise, no chance. And what am I? How should they play? You know what? They should try to gamble aside. They haven't tried to gamble aside. Right? They should try because what is it? They're not able to win any rounds from the strategies they have used. They have used total of 2 or 3 strategies at most, which haven't worked out very well. So they should try to gamble aside. I mean, not gamble. Sorry, put aside. They're not CDs. Bad. And Dragons just pushed mid. Aqua just made with a shotgun, with a fucking shotgun. Obviously, brother. Okay, AK-112 is in game. Never mind, AK-112 is not in. Yeah, the 3v1 situation is around like 5-6 rounds already happened. 3v1 situation, they're able to get kills. The rest, no. Nothing. The placement of teammates or the cover fire or the crossfire, whatever you call it, isn't there in PLNO. Guess what? Why do we need a crossfire or a teamwork when Flashy can kill all the enemies himself? Flashy might be holding them. Ah, man, I knew it. Tried to flash towards mid, but he didn't knew there was a possibility that a junction player has already could have thrown the flash without jumping on the box. It was a close call. Nice try though. 1v2 was 1v3 scenario converted into a 1v1 with decent amount of health. Now it's 9-2 situation. No utility, barely any. There were 5 utilities with whole team of PLNO. Neon has pushed the same position towards mid and gotten the same result. Meanwhile, 2 players are towards tunnel. Fenris is already holding B. He knows that 2 players might be, at least 1 player is at tunnel. He'll be looking out towards tunnel. And yes, Fenris has gotten the kill. And Fenris has gotten the double kill. The bomb is dropped. Player with the bomber is dead. Neon SO2 is low on health. Flashy has nothing left. What will... At this point, we should try to... Instead of... The AK is the only hope for the next round and Flashy shouldn't waste. 50 seconds left. Why is Flashy pushing towards mid? That is the whole question in my life. It will be unanswered in my whole life. He must know. At least 1 player will be holding stairs. And he is not looking at stairs. Ecstasy will push towards stairs. Rexer is pushing towards mid and he's dead. Never mind. Flashy has gotten with barely any HP left. 1 HP left. And CT there at mind. He has pushed back. I think they should go to mid. Someone should hold mid. He's pushing towards mid. The sound. Ecstasy knows the sound. Ecstasy is trying to knife him. Can Ecstasy knife him? No. He went down. But Flashy knows. Flashy knows. Even one shot on him. If Flashy dies, the economy will be low. Never mind. It's the half game, guys. It was so intense to watch ETLR team dominate PLNO that I forgot about the half match. You know, it was actually kind of fun to see a team bang. I mean, not bang. Respectfully again. PLNO has tried their best. Because I know their potential and they're obviously not up to the mark, I will say they're getting banged. They are not trying their best. It's not their best. It's not up to the mark. They're just getting banged. See if side is any different. I must say, the practice clearly shows what's here. 3 players have pushed in. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I don't care if ETLR loses this round. See, 3 players have pushed towards tunnel. At least it creates an opportunity for a bomber or for someone to execute B side. Meanwhile, on the other hand, PLNO, when they were T side, if they're trying to execute a side, if they're trying to push a location, if they're trying to entry someone, they're only going with 2 players. That's my whole point. Meanwhile, even though ETLR might lose this round, they have pushed. At least they have tried. Go 3 players towards tunnel to execute the side. Still, ETLR is still alive. 2v5 to a 2v3. Here S can be dead. But Riven was not seen. But he also got dead. So it's a 1v2 situation. XC with almost no health, S with full health. I'm pretty sure S should win this round. The backup will be arrived shortly. Bomb has been planned. Get toast. But still, he planted the bomb, gets the money. And the average economy of the ETLR team is 2,800. The average economy of PLNO after they have put before they have put was around 2,800. Flashy with the full ban, pretty sure, because he has 2,000. And yes, he had bad M4 and a vest with no utility. And 4 people on the CT side have defused. Neon holding the tunnel again. Neon with the same position. Neon has killed. Neon with an M4. Flashy trying to cover the tunnel. Meanwhile, these are hitting. That's a good call. Neon is rotating towards A with the help of full dot. They're rotating towards A. That's a good call. Wait. The bomber. Not under. Meanwhile, gets another. Sorry, gets. Ash. Oh, sorry. XCC doesn't get killed, my bad. XCC gets. My game just got stopped for no reason. 1 second, guys. Be back. Right, guys, I'm back. I think a player, never mind, he's back. That's why technical pause was taken. I think PLNO would have felt, why was the technical pause taken? If it was a 4v5, they could have won. They could have won that round. But no, I don't think so. There's a comeback chance from here. Trickster being a mid push bomber, 3 cities holding tunnel. Meanwhile, no player is at just kills at Illumi. I think Illumi is having a bad day today. Illumi is the only player in the whole match who has just gotten 1 kill. I repeat, Illumi is the only player who has got 1 kill. 14 deaths. What is the KD ratio? I have no clue. 0.0067. I have 1 kill and 14 deaths. Illumi. The nearest player, Riven, who has 6 kills. There's a 5 kills difference. Illumi, and Illumi is getting bottom fragged. Illumi is getting killed at the start of the round. He's getting entry fragged. He's not able to communicate. He's not able to. I'm pretty sure the last round is going to be this. This is going to be a quick match, guys. This is actually quick. By the way, if any person didn't join the Discord server in the PCL community, please make sure to open the description. Discord server of PCL will be provided there. Click on the link and join our Discord server. And today is the last quarterfinal match, by the way. So from tomorrow, semi-finals, or from tomorrow, or all the dates will be uploaded in the Discord server. If you want any info about PCL, please join that. And either from tomorrow, or I'm pretty sure from day after tomorrow, semi-finals of PCL will start. I'll tell you the matches. The first match will be Jhatu, Team Jhatu versus 0KZ. This will be the first match played. Second semi-finals will be XVRN versus whoever will win this match. And I'm pretty sure you all know who's gonna win this. XVRN versus ETLR, I'm pretty sure, I guess. So out of those 4 teams, 2 will go to finals and 1 person will get the final victory, and the second person will get the silver. And for the 3rd position and 4th position, whoever the teams who lose in semi-finals, they will play 1 more match, decide who will be the 3rd position and 4th position. And by the way, the next matches from now on will be best of 3 matches, and the timing schedule of them will be provided in the Discord server. Make sure to join the Discord server. I guess that was a hope round. My voice is breaking right now. Let me just check. Alright, I am back, guys. I hope the mic issue will be fixed. I'll just talk a little bit louder. The sensor of my device is broken, so the microphone might, break a little bit. The voice might break a little bit, but I'll try my best. 2v1 scenario. I think this will also be an PLNO round. I know some players might be thinking, bro, is the comeback on? No, guys. If I want to say the statistical data from all the PCL matches beforehand, Not a single team has come back from a 12 or a game point. So even if the team was at 9-12 in the single digits, they couldn't come back. So yeah, there is almost 0% chance, and no team has come back from a single digit score or at least below 7. So it will be hard. Again, it is never impossible, but it is really hard. I see here the strategy. It's a forced buy round, but a partial buy round as well. Because two of the ETLR players have force buyed with rifles, but other three players have ecoed. So suppose even if the hero rifles will lose this round, they'll still win the next round, and two kills coming from the bottom fragger. Illumi, he has been traded, but that's a huge win on the long side. The bomber is currently pushing towards long. Only one CT is left holding A. Flashy has killed Aqua. That's a good turn. If the bomb gets planted, the cash will be with them. And blind kill from Fenris has gotten a blind kill. Now that changes because PLNO as a player half health, Flashy, and these don't have correct push here because backside Drexer has a neat position. Drexer can backstab here. And he has been knifed. Neon found the location of Drexer and he has knifed. If only if Drexer would have stayed a little bit further, then there could have been a chance where the 1v2 with Drexer might have been a loss, PLNO. But never mind, the match is still on, 6-12 is still on. By the way, if anyone wants to know the data, 8-12 was the maximum score in the whole PCL tournament where the comeback was being possible. After 8-12, there was no comeback. So a team was around at 3-12 or something, and they have managed to get 8-12, and after the round 8, no one in the PCL has done a comeback. So if PLNO wins 3 more rounds, which makes the score 9-12, then by the statistical data, they might have a chance not to lose. So they can win if they get 3 more rounds. That's the case. But the problem is a player is already been killed. It is a 4v5 scenario and it's a full stack from ETLR, full buy from ETLR. 2 players are down from PLNO. And yes, the statistical data are always true. No team has been able to come back. And I'm pretty sure it will be the same result because it's a 2v4 situation. Smoke's been killed, bomb has been planted. The other 2 cities are far away. There has been no chance of comeback given this round to PLNO. 1v3 situation, he's being blocked and he gets doomed. GG guys, it's a comfortable victory. 6-13 score from the ETLR team. And ETLR is moving to the semi-finals. ETLR is the last semi-finalist, by the way. The first semi-finals will be Jatu team versus 0KZ. And the second match will be XVRN versus ETLR. But the thing is, XVRN versus ETLR had already happened. And in the XVRN versus ETLR match, the score was 3-13. So PLNO has played better than XVRN with ETLR. Yet XVRN is moving to the semi-finals due to the brackets. So let's see if ETLR will do the same with XVRN or will XVRN come for a revenge. If XVRN beats the team ETLR, they'll go to the finals. Otherwise, they'll have to play for the 3rd, 4th position. Alright guys, signing off. This is Red Nose. If anyone doesn't know about the PCL schedules or they want to know about notices or announcements, please make sure to join our Discord server. Until then, peace. Gentle off commentary or stream off kar do. Gentle off commentary, stream off. Yeah, off commentary, stream off.